Hello, Richard. It is me, Rob. It's Tuesday. I missed last week. I'll be honest, it was because I was in a bad mood for a lot of last week, and at no point was I like, oh, now's the time to make a video. I know that's not really how it works, but I'm sure you relate to that feeling of just like, oh, I was just in a bad mood. But here we are, in a bit better of a mood, maybe. Mainly the source of the bad mood last week was work. There'd just been some stuff with communication, and certain demands, and I'm not going to go into it, but safe to say everyone was just like in a bad place. Hopefully it's being sorted. In other news, not much to be honest. I finished the desk. Helen's using it. Here's the desk. I know you've seen it in real life just yesterday, but here it is anyway. Being used. It's nice. Look at that. Made that with my own hands. It's quite cool. Hand tools, except for a sander. But honestly, I'm not going to apologise too much. I'm not going to worry too much. I like using hand tools because it's quiet. Even if that's like, it doesn't seem like much, but I think I like how quiet they are. Like the saws and the drills and stuff. But yeah. So that's been a good time. The oiling was extremely satisfying. But it's turned out well. It still smells a bit of oil. I think it's still leaving some oil marks on some of the pieces of paper, but that'll dry out over time. What else have I been doing? What else is going on? I had a thing I was going to talk about, but I forgot what it is. I'll just talk about, I started playing a new game called Spiritfarer, which is a management game about dying, essentially. You play Stella, who has just replaced Karen as the ferry master across the River Styx, and you kind of sail around picking up souls that turned out to be kind of spirits from your life that you knew. So, for example, I think I've found my best friend and my uncle and maybe one of my aunts. But it's not very explicit about the relationship. Only in a few cases is it very explicit. But the more you talk to them, the more you kind of learn about their lives and all of that. It's really good. So I'm just walking around the house as I do this. It's really good. It's very pretty. They kind of come and live on your ferry, and you kind of walk them through the final parts of being a spirit before then having them move on. But like, you build them a house on the boat, and you do things for them and feed them things that they like, and talk to them and do little things for them and help them. And then they move on, but like all of the stuff that they had is still on the boat. So like their house is still on the boat, it's just empty, and you can't really get rid of it, which is probably a good metaphor. But various other things. It's very nice. Little mirror shot. Yeah, I'm looking forward to how heartfelt. I like how heartfelt it is. And looking forward to finding out about the other people in my family or friends. Yeah. I don't know if I showed you I don't know if I've said that we got a piano on the videos, but we got a piano. It's Grandma's piano. So it's a nice piano. It's a little bit out of tune because it goes out of tune when you move it. It's a little bit out of tune. We'll get it tuned soon. But, It's the piano that I always saw my grandma play, so it's a nice. It's really nice to have it. It does make me think that your grandma and granddad are sorting out their stuff in anticipation for essentially dying, which I suppose ties those two pieces together. But I don't know if that's actually the case. It just feels like it. Yeah, we'll see. I had a family friend who was. He was kind of. I was friends. So he was a hasher. He must have been just coming on 60. Ultra fit, ultra competitive, ultra fit. Kind of had a son the same age as me, and relatively recently he just had he was just on Dartmoor. He had a massive heart attack, and died basically. And he, I don't know why I'm including that in this. I suppose it's just he did everything right. He was ultra fit. He was, he did all of the things that he was I think just about to retire and do all the stuff that he had planned, and then just unlucky. And he would be, if you knew him, you would know that his kind of competitiveness, the way that he would be so, if there was a ghost of him somewhere, he would be so annoyed that he was that unlucky. I don't know. I just thought I'd talk about it. Can happen to anyone. And on that cheery note, yeah, this is quite a long one. I'll leave it at that. I'll be seeing you soon. Saw you this morning, but I'll be seeing you soon again because we live so close to each other. Catch you on the flip side. Stay old.